Guys, welcome back to another video. In case you're new here, my name is Kim. This is Core Union. Today, I want to talk about self-abandonment simply because you have such a deep desire and love for whatever it is that you're manifesting, whether it is your specific person, true love, mirror soul, however you want to label that, or if it's a new business, some sort of a new venture, if you want to overcome some sort of a health condition, or you want to create just an entirely new life, it doesn't matter. The amount of passion and love and desire that you have for whatever it is that you want, you have to abandon your old self, like literally let go of who you believe you used to be. Before I get further into this, if you love me, please do like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. It helps my channel grow, and I do appreciate you for that. If you want me to be your coach to help you manifest your specific person back or anything else, any other kind of transformation, I know that I can help you. Email a short description to kim@coreunion.com. Go to the website, coreunion.com, book whatever you want to book. My scheduling assistant, Olga, will get back to you with my next available session as soon as possible. So I want to read a little bit out of the Law and Promise. This is from the Reader, the compilation of Neville Goddard's books, and it's on page 306, self-abandonment. It's the second paragraph from the bottom. Self-abandonment, that is the secret. We have to abandon ourselves to the state in our love for the state. And in so doing, live the life of the state and no more our present state. Imagination seizes upon the life of the state and gives itself to the expression of the life of the state. Faith plus love is self-commission. We can't commit ourselves to what we love, to what we do not love. Never would you have made anything if you had not loved it. And to make the state alive, one must become it. I live, yet not I. God lives in me. And the life I now live in the flesh, I live by the faith of God, who loved me and gave himself for me. God loves man, his created, became man in faith that this act of self-commission would transform the created into the creative. We must be imitators of God as dear children and commit ourselves to what we love, as God who loved us committed himself to us. We must be the state to experience the state. Self-abandonment doesn't mean that you reject or abandon your humanity, the parts of you that are hurting. You embrace all parts of you. But the purge, so to speak, is the cleansing. It's the filtering out of the pain that is attached to the old circumstance, which is the old circumstance was just the manifestation of your old concept of yourself and others in your reality and different kinds of relationships. So self-abandonment, faith plus love is what you want to start to strive for. And living from the state and embodying being natural in the relationship that you want to have with your specific person doesn't mean that you need to be having a state that's super high all the time. That actually will cause you to waver a lot, which I believe might be what's happening to a lot of you guys. I know that there's a lot of wavering happening along this, while you guys are going through this. I know that you're experiencing a lot of your fears and you're believing that the fears are the truth. But if you could learn how to just master yourself and master your mind, stop thinking that you're trying to change and control your life and everyone in it, and instead just abandon your old self-concept. Have complete faith and loyalty to your end, to loving yourself. As the fears and the limiting beliefs come up, this is where you want to allow them to purge. The purge is anything from when the fears come up in your mind through thoughts, through dreams, through nightmares, or through hearing or seeing something. If it's coming up, it's a good thing. It's the old stuff leaving. I've had so many videos in the past where I've talked about this, especially during live sessions. And one of the ones that I recently watched was describing how your body is, you're cleansing the container, the vessel, right? And when you accept the end with you and your person, and you're pouring all this love in yourself. If you visualize this as you being a container, a vessel, and there's all of this stuff within you around yourself and love, like I'm not good enough, I'm not enough, or I'm too much, or love is unsafe, men are unsafe, women are unsafe, relationships suck, I'm going to get hurt, I'm going to be used, I'm going to be betrayed, being fearful of all of these things. That's like gunk in your container or vessel. So when you start to do the inner work and you're pouring all this love within yourself, imagine that's like clear, crystal clear, beautiful, pure water that you're pouring in. And as soon as you start pouring in, then what happens to the gunk that's down there? It's going to get kicked up in the water. And there's going to be you're going to see a mix of the old stuff and the new water that's being poured in through your love of if you choose to do affirmations, whatever you choose to do with your inner work. I can help you, obviously, just to keep you maintaining the state and give you tools of how to handle when you're wavering. And I think that my teachings are obviously very effective, and we all have plenty of proof of this through a lot of the oh my goodness, sorry, success story videos that I put up. Anyway, you are cleansing yourself. You're pouring all this beautiful pureness inside of you. All the old stuff is getting kicked up. When the old stuff gets kicked up, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good at all, but that's what's essentially happening. The more you just, no matter what, you keep pouring this love into yourself, eventually, then all of this gunk, it's getting stirred up and then it pours over the rim of your container. Sometimes when you're experiencing the opposite in the 3D, like you found out something that you were most afraid of, that is essentially the stuff pouring over your container. So it's leaving you. And now in the container, it's all just pure love. But the dirt and the gunk that spilled over because you were pouring so much goodness in it, that is the 3D sometimes opposite that you get hit in the face by. What happens when you keep reacting to it is it's like you are collecting it from outside of the container and you're holding it back in and you're pouring it back in, which is what then keeps you in the old story. Does this make sense? So when it happens, let it go and just keep releasing and keep going to the end. Release, go to the end. Release, go to the end. Be love, be love, be love. Love yourself. Adore yourself. Choose yourself. Purge, let it go. Because when you go through this process, I know that it's painful when that stuff pours over the edge of the rim of the container. But when you just let it go and don't pull it back in and collect it all and pour it back in by doing the things that we always try to describe not to do in all of my videos, maintaining a really healthy state, loving yourself, doing things that you love in your life, maintaining a mental diet where you absolutely do not check the socials. You don't do things that are triggering you. When you guys keep saying, I know, I shouldn't do this. I know I just don't have the discipline. I know I shouldn't do this. I know you don't understand. It's so important that you stop because it's those things that cause you to distrust. You think that it's your person or your mirror soul or the circumstance. It's not. It's the refusal to let it go and the refusal to accept that your end does exist with your person. It's the distrust in the process and the constant seeking for validation from the 3D. That's what actually causes your distrust. Trust me on this. Okay. So the next time you have the evidence of the old stuff coming in your head, if it's just coming up in your memory, obviously that's pretty easy. You just let it go and you do a little ho'oponopono, you give yourself love, you surrender, you detach, and then you go back into your end as soon as you can. Don't do inner work that's draining you. You shouldn't be doing like you need to be living your life and enjoying yourself, okay? If you continue to expose yourself to the things that cause the triggers, then you are just doing it to yourself. You are literally just, it's like a form of self-abuse. And I beg you to stop doing it, because it's that's preventing you from actually being in your power. I just wanted to come on and share this. I want you to persist and never let go of your true love. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your true love. Remember that you wouldn't have such a deep desire unless that already exists. Your desire desires you. What you seek is seeking you. It's already created. Everything is already created. So choose wisely, choose yourself, love yourself, abandon the old self, remain faithful, and reach out to me if you need me. I love you so much. Affirm down below that you've received this message, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Nothing can come, nothing can come, nothing can come between us.